Hi lovely people, welcome to Zop Lady, welcome to my channel once again. And today is one of my special day on earth, meeting a group of people that I've been watching on television, and today I have the opportunity to meet him. And I'm sure you're also interested, you want to know something about him. So first of all, we'd like to find out from him. He's a king, by the way, and we'll ask him to introduce himself to us, and then we ask him why he has left over thousands of kilometers to locate his household here. Yes, King.
Greetings everyone. As he said that I am King Koison as we've traveled on foot the first time in 2017. In 2017, when we first came here, we had a memorandum, and in that memorandum there was 4 issues. First one is recognition as the first nation of South Africa. When you talk to all South Africans, you will hear them saying that the first people in South Africa are the Khoi and the San people. So it's undisputed we are the first nation. The second issue is that on the coat of arms, the national emblem of South Africa, there's a language that says it means diverse people unite. It is the language of the first people, but yet the language is not official. So our second demand is that the language should be official. The third demand is the first nation of South Africa, we need our ancestral land to be returned. And the fourth one is the removal of the colored word. In South Africa, when you talk about the Khoi and the San, the First Nation people, you would find people calling them coloreds, because in apartheid they were renamed as colored people, stripping them from their true identity. Previously, when the colonists came here, they call us Hottentot, they call us Bushmen. That is as close to us than the colored word. So yes, when we walked from Eastern Cape, a place called Port Elizabeth, from there we walked on foot more than 1,600 kilometers, and we arrived in 2017 the first time, and later 2018 on the 30th of November was planted at our garden on the other side.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does the tree, the cannabis tree, what does it do for you? Why are you protecting it so much?
Well, for us it's a significant tree also for health purposes.
Okay.
Some of our people have also used it to smoke. When one looks at even early history, when you talk about the Khoisan people in the Eastern Cape, they will tell you, I unfortunately don't know what they call it, but in Khoisan they say it's the tobacco of the Bushmen. So even them, they knew that we were using this long before they came with us.
Okay, wow. Okay, so now the way you are dressed, I'm wondering, when it's winter, which we are currently in winter, don't you feel cold? Do you dress up like this during hard winter?
Yes, I dress up like this. It's my way of life.
It's your way of life.
So it means that whenever you're going to see me, whether you see me on a bus, whether you see me on a plane, this is how I will be traveling. But because also, remember, everything has to do with the mind. It's also you basically telling the mind.
Yeah.
So it's
but what if you are boarding a plane dressed up like this, and then the air hostess says they cannot let you on board even though you have paid for your flight ticket? What happens?
Well, in the beginning there was a problem where I was traveling like this, but then I told them that they must look on the YouTubes and find out if they see me with clothes. So unfortunately for them, they didn't see me with clothes. So then after that they start allowing me to travel like this.
Okay, so your wife, does she also dress up like this?
No, my wife does not.
Your queen, if I may say.
Yeah, no, my queen does not wear like this. Remember, also when one looks at our way of life and basically the city life that you see now, even myself when I'm walking outside there, there's a lot of people that would laugh at us, because in their understanding it is something that it is way back. It's not in the picture currently. So that's why we with my wife, we've agreed that when we're in the city, this is how we're going to live, like the city life. But for me, not.
So I also realize you don't wear shoes or slippers.
Yes.
Why? I mean, at least you can dress up still like this and still protect your foot.
Yes.
But you chose not to, and why?
Yes. What the colonists haven't told us is what is significance of bare feet is that you literally when you looking down on the ground is Mother Earth. So you literally are earthing yourself. And what they didn't tell you is that the connection with Mother Earth is at its highest point. Even when you start to speak to those people that would literally they are in the medical profession, they would tell you that all your organs, basically your whole body, is under your feet. So when you're walking on the ground, it literally massage your feet underneath, and it's helping your whole body to sustain itself and even bringing a balance to it.
Okay, so let's say since they have the reference, the Bushman permits me to say they are tonic grounds. So how do you navigate the tonic grounds with barefoot?
Well, we have done that in centuries. Even it was a way of life, even to an extent that we are also the best trackers in the world. We could track animals from the tracking. We could know if it's a male or a female. We know when last it passed by, even to an extent that if it's a female that is pregnant, we could see it from the track.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so I see your son neatly dressed like we. Oh, no, so I cannot say neatly dressed, but also dressed up like us. Yeah. Why is he not dressed up with the regalia you have, and he's dressed up like us?
Remember, for us, it's about fighting in a system.
Okay.
When we were adopted to a system, a westernized system, a Dutch Roman law. Now, in the law, that this Dutch Roman law, there's certain specification. And the specification is clothing. You need to wear certain way clothing. And for him to even have the time to spend time in school, he also has to abide by the rules of the school. Imagine he's walking around like this. There would be a lot of people that would mock him, and even that could extend to even maybe angerness from him. So we then agree that from the time that he's at school, then he will be allowed to wear like that.
Wow. Okay, so if you permit me to ask, I see the kind of animal skin. What kind of animal skin you have on top of your head, and also the one covering?
Yes, this is a leopard.
A leopard.
Yes, it's a leopard. Normally, in our ancestral time, when we are having leopards, animal skin, or even lions, it's where we would fight or even kill it to get the skin. But unfortunately for me, there was no time. This was given by somebody to me.
Okay.
The other, this is your jackal. The whole skin here is all jackal. Jackal is for us is also significant. It's one of the small animals that is much clever. Even when we tell stories about the jackal, he would always trick the wolf in that way. Very much clever. Even when you never find a jackal that is hit by cars. They are so clever.
So that is the significance. Okay, so now going to your neck area, I see tortoise as the lockets that you have put on your bamboo chain. Why the tortoise? I also see some tree. What is the significance of the tortoise around your neck?
Yes, for the tortoise, you will find that there is medicine. That is basically the tortoise we use to carry our medicine around.
Okay.
As people of ancient people, we do not go to doctors. So our way of preserving our health is we would take something from there. I just start eating it or boiling it and drinking it. So that's how we literally are keeping our bodies fit.
Wow. This is super impressive. So now we are gradually coming to the end of our interview because we cannot hold the king for long. So maybe I want to ask the king to give any advice to the youth. How when they see you in town, how they should react towards you, and any advice at all you feel you didn't fit, the advice you give to your son, if you can give it to the youth. So I leave you to watch the camera and then do
Yes,
that.
I think the message to the youth is simple. It is that whatever we want to achieve in life, it should be at a point where nothing should move you from there. there will be a lot of challenges, because as you are wanting to pursue your goal, you will get elements that it will try to distract you, will even try to want to remove you. But you must be steadfast in saying that what I came to do, in our instance, what we came to do, we want to until we get resolutions to this. And for us it's simple. The end message to everyone, not only just the youth, but to everyone that sees this footage, is that a threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So you can't say that we've got justice this side, but yet there's injustice on the other side. And the message to us is also, as Africans, as South Africans, let us unite, let us work together. In our words, we are saying, diverse people, let us unite.
Yeah, so on that note, but I think there's something that really I forgot during the interview. If you wouldn't mind, I'll ask you, yeah? You speak good English. Where did you learn the English from?
Remember I told you earlier is that we were forced in the system, and unlike the system then were putting me through the schooling, and I think that was good, because we would not have the discussion.
Exactly.
I would be speaking my language.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow, that is really nice. So on that note, Zop Lady would like to say a big thank you for King for granting us this interview. On that note, Zop Lady would like to say thank you. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about who? Zop Lady. And but before we say the bye-bye, today I'm not going to do the Ghanaian bye-bye. I'm going to do the in Xhosa, right?
Koison.
In Koison bye-bye, which is
Ai Kure.
This is really difficult. Thank you so much. Yeah, and then thank you. Wow. I love